When 7-year-old Maya Rodriguez walked into the roadside cafe at sunrise, her right eye bruised and her arm in a makeshift sling, no one expected her to approach the table where 12 iron riders sat drinking coffee. Her small voice trembled, but her words would transform 40 lives forever. Can one of you pretend to be my father today? This is about the family we choose when home becomes hell. The morning that changed everything. The Route 66 Cafe hosted the Iron Riders every Sunday at dawn. 12 members. Same corner booth. Jack Rivera was their leader, 48 years old with graying temples and a past in the Marines. These weren't dangerous men. These were the ones who appeared when communities needed help most. The bell rang. Maya entered and silence fell. She weighed maybe 50 pounds. Her yellow hoodie was ripped, but her face told the story. A purple eye swollen shut, split lip, and marks on her arms like someone grabbed too hard. "I need help," she whispered at Jack's table. "Are you the Iron Riders?" "We are." "What's your name, sweetheart?" "Maya Rodriguez." "I'm 7. I go to Riverside School." "Who did this?" asked Rico Santos, a former detective. "My mom's boyfriend, Victor. Yesterday I spilled juice. He called me worthless and threw me against the wall." The words poured out. Today's parent day at school. If one of you came, Victor would know someone's watching. Jack felt something fierce awaken in his chest. Rico had lost his daughter to abuse. Tommy's childhood was full of scars. Every man there understood helplessness. "What time?" Jack asked. 9 o'clock at Riverside. Jack stood slowly, his tall frame commanding attention. "We'll all be there." Maya's eye widened. "Really? All of you?" Jack knelt down. "Maya, listen. What Victor's doing stops today. Right now. You're not going back until he's gone. Understand? Mom needs his money, though." "Your mom needs her daughter alive more," Marcus said quietly. Jack pulled out his phone. "What's your mom's number? We need to call her and get you to the hospital." As Maya ate pancakes at the counter, the bikers huddled together. Phones came out, voices urgent but low. Jack called neighboring chapters. Marcus texted law enforcement contacts. Rico reached out to 3 members who were social workers. "We need everyone," Jack said. "Every rider who can make it. This isn't just showing up to a school event. This is showing this girl she has a real family now, one that protects its own." Tommy, the oldest at 65, wiped his eyes. "That kid has more courage than most adults. Walking in here asking strangers for help. That's warrior spirit." "My daughter was 7 when it started," Rico said quietly. "By the time anyone noticed, it was too late. Not again. Not on my watch." By the time Maya finished eating, Jack had mobilized 28 more riders from surrounding areas. Some were already on their bikes. Others called in sick. All were coming. 40 total, Jack told the brothers. "We show up like a wall of protection. We make sure every person at that school knows Maya Rodriguez has 40 fathers, 40 mothers, 40 guardians who will fight to keep her safe." Jack called Sofia Rodriguez. She answered, sounding exhausted. "Mrs. Rodriguez, I'm Jack Rivera with the Iron Riders. Your daughter Maya is with us at Route 66 Cafe. She's safe but hurt. She told us about Victor." The sound through the phone was half sob, half scream. "Oh, God, I knew something was wrong. She's been so quiet, so careful around him. Mrs. Rodriguez, none of this is your fault. But Victor hurt your daughter badly. She has a fractured arm, black eye, split lip, and bruises where he grabbed her. We're taking her to county hospital to document everything. And Victor will be arrested today." They talked for 20 minutes. Sophia explained how Victor seemed helpful at first, proposed after 4 months. She'd said yes because Maya needed stability, but job loss changed him. Drinking changed him. "I should have seen it," Sophia whispered. "He hid it well. But your daughter is the bravest person I've met. That takes courage most adults never have." An hour later at the hospital, a doctor examined Maya while Sophia held her hand, crying. Jack and Marcus waited outside with 2 other members. The doctor emerged, face serious. Fractured radius, severe bruising across her torso and back. "The eye will heal. The bruising on her arms shows someone grabbed her violently and repeatedly. She looked at Jack. You called this in. You saved this child's life. Another incident, and we'd be planning a funeral. She handed Jack documentation. Full medical report, photos, assessment. I'm mandating immediate CPS and police involvement. Rico stepped forward with his old badge. I'll ensure this gets to detectives who actually care. By 8:30, police arrived at the apartment on Pine Street. Victor woke to find Sophia gone and 2 squad cars outside. The documented injuries, hospital report, Sophia's statement, and detective instincts led to immediate arrest. Multiple counts of child abuse and assault. By 8:45, 40 motorcycles pulled into Riverside Elementary in formation. Everyone will stare, Maya said quietly, wearing a hospital shirt that read brave. Because you asked for help and 40 people answered. That's courage, Jack said, offering his hand. Let's show them what family means. Principal Davis watched in disbelief as 40 motorcycles rolled in. In 15 years as principal, she'd seen many career days. Parents who were engineers, nurses, architects. But this was unprecedented. The riders parked in perfect rows. They dismounted simultaneously. 40 men and women in leather vests with a steel phoenix patch, a bird rising from flames with "Risen through unity" underneath. Jack led them forward, Maya's hand in his. The others followed like a protective unit. Mr. Rivera, what's happening? Principal Davis intercepted them. Career day, ma'am. Maya invited us. All 40. She's got 40 family members now. We all showed up to support her. Jack's voice was calm but firm. That a problem? Principal Davis looked at Maya, this quiet student who often sat alone, who'd missed many days this year. She saw the bandaged eye, the careful way she moved, the mix of fear and hope. Then she looked at these bikers who'd shown up on a Sunday morning, who were looking at this broken child like she was precious. No problem at all, the principal said softly. Welcome to Riverside Elementary. The gym had stations where parents explained their work. Maya's second grade class had 35 students. 30 parents had come to present. Lawyers, doctors, a chef, 2 engineers, for teachers. Then 40 bikers walked in. The gym fell silent. Jack approached Mrs. Chun, Maya's teacher. Morning, ma'am. We're here for Maya Rodriguez. Career day. What exactly do you do? We're motorcycle club members. We ride, repair bikes, and help communities. We run charity drives, disaster relief, youth protection programs. He smiled warmly despite his appearance. And as of this morning, we're Maya's family. All 40 of us. Mrs. Chen's eyes went to Maya, really seeing her. The injuries, the wincing, the bruises. Her hand flew to her mouth. Oh, sweetheart, I should have noticed. She hit it well, Marcus said gently. These kids learn to be invisible to survive. They protect the people hurting them, because they don't know another way. But now you know. Now we all know. That changes everything. When their turn came, Jack stood with Maya. How many think we're scary? Most hands went up. We're not here to scare anyone. We're here because Maya was brave enough to ask for help. And we answered. He told them about rebuilding homes after floods, delivering supplies to struggling families, protecting abuse victims. Tommy stepped forward. I grew up in a house where my father hurt me daily. Took me 30 years to learn that real strength means protecting people, not hurting them. Then a small hand raised. Emma Parker, a quiet girl. My uncle hurts my cousin. I don't know what to do. The gym went silent. Come here, Emma, Rico said gently. Emma ran to him. Rico knelt down. Mrs. Parker, we have resources, safe houses, legal support. How many of you have seen something and stayed silent? Jack asked the adults. A bruise, a withdrawn child. Slowly, hands rose. More than half the room. That ends today. We're starting a program here. Safe adults, resources for families in crisis. Principal Davis nodded firmly. Yes. Within a week, Victor faced charges. Sophia filed a restraining order. The Iron Riders set up watch outside Maya's grandmother's house. Jack met with Sarah Kim from CPS. She had 58 cases, double her capacity. What you did is what every child needs. But I'm one person. What if you had help from people who survived it? By the next Sunday, Steel Shield opened at the clubhouse. 8 children were referred. 18 showed up. Maya found Jack in the garage. Can I learn to fix bikes? That's why you're here. She smiled genuinely for the first time. Emma's cousin is safe now. Because you were brave. Courage spreads. Within a year, Steel Shield served 4 schools and 94 children. 9 families escaped violence. Maya, now 8, presented to the school board. This program saved my life. I learned asking for help is strength. Family is who shows up. The vote was unanimous for expansion. 5 years later, 12-year-old Maya stood before the National Youth Protection Summit. 1,500 people filled the hall. 5 years ago, I asked bikers for help. That sparked a program serving 2,100 children across 8 states. She showed results, reduced repeat abuse, improved outcomes, successful family reunifications. Kids need adults who show up, who understand, who stay. The standing ovation lasted 2 minutes. That evening, the Iron Riders voted to make Steel Shield a nonprofit. Maya stood. I joined this club as a junior member. This club saved me. Now I want to save everyone else. Jack hugged her. Your father will be proud. Both my fathers are, Maya said, the one I never knew and the one who taught me how to live. Steel Shield now operated in 5 countries. Maya, 17 and heading to college, stood with Jack at the 10-year anniversary. 2,000 attendees filled the center. The screen showed 32,000 children served, 687 interventions, 0 deaths in the program. That last number is what matters most, Maya said. When kids ask for help, we answer every time. Outside later, Maya turned to Jack. When I was 7, I asked for a dad for one day. You gave me a dad for life. You showed me broken things heal, asking for help is brave, and family is who shows up. Jack pulled her close. You did the hard part. You asked. You saved my life. No, kid, you saved ours. You gave us purpose. Behind them, 40 bikers from that original morning stood together. Older but still strong, still showing up. Because 10 years ago, a little girl with a bruised, I asked them to be her dad for one day. And they answered, not just one day, forever. That answer echoed across a decade, across states, across thousands of lives changed by the truth that family isn't biology. It's about who shows up when the world gets dark, who stays when things get hard, who answers when someone is brave enough to ask. All because one little girl believed that bikers might have courage to match hers.